down at the allotment this morning. We've just gone around and done the watering already to get that out of the way before it gets too hot, as the weather is starting to like warm up already. We just did like a small harvest, just a few courgettes that we found in amongst the leaves. There may be a few more, but we'll leave those for now because they're quite small. Everything in this bed is like growing quite well now where we've been watering. You can see that the beans are coming back up. The corn is doing okay on this side. But you just might need to get a different variety for next year if he does decide to grow them again. The tomatoes are doing well now where we've cut back quite a lot of the dead leaves. They're starting to spring back up. And you can see like new fresh growth coming up at the top. And they're starting to grow a bit taller now where we kind of retied them to the stakes. The sweet corn, I did notice quite a lot of ants crawling over them, the red ants. So I just sprinkle some of the diatomaceous earth on there just to try and get rid of those. So that hopefully the corn actually matures, as there was one that looked like it had been eaten by the red ants. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that when we come back next week. The callaloo, that's still growing up nicely. See, the leaves are just starting to get a lot bigger now, but they're still due to get much bigger. There's a few weeds in this bed, so we'll just have to pull those out. The swede, still not sure what's going on with that. You can see the leaves are still like eaten, or it might be a fungal issue. But we'll just keep watch of that because I don't think they're ready to harvest just yet. The cucumber, you can see there's another one here, the one that we left from Monday, that's gotten a lot bigger now. I think there was another one underneath. Around the side. But we'll take that one up. The callaloo, the chocho, you can see that's like starting to grow around the trellis, which is what Dee wanted, because it is coming like vining out this way, but we want it to go up and over that way, but it's not cooperating this year. The beans, they're ready to take up. The pods are quite swollen, so we'll just harvest those as well and maybe get those in the freezer. As you can see, there's quite a few here, quite a few that side, and just a few in between. This cabbage, where we cut back the rotten leaves, it looks like it's growing a lot better now. It is starting to get a bit bigger, so we'll leave that there for now. The other cabbages that we harvested on Monday, we've got those to use up. This one here is still quite small, so we'll leave that. These are from the ones that we harvested on Monday. These ones now are getting a bit bigger, where we've like given them a bit more space to grub out. This one here has gotten a lot bigger. This one here is starting to grow red. I don't know if something's got to that one or if something's eaten at the leaves, but we'll have to check that one out. These ones here are still quite small. The Brussels sprouts, they haven't gotten much larger. They're still quite small, so we'll leave those in for a bit longer. See, the flowers are growing up nicely. This bucket here is an experiment. I've just put some cocoa coir, sharp sand and some soil. I've just put a few carrot seeds in there to see if that grows any better outside. So I'll leave that for now, just giving it a water. We'll leave that and see how it does. The broccoli, I think it just went to seed, so we'll leave that for now. I don't know what all these bugs are over it. When we came last week, they were there as well, these little black bugs. We just tried to spray them off, but it looks like they've come back. I'm not entirely sure what they are. We'll have to investigate that and see if there's something we can do about them, because it looks like they've gotten to you can see them all here as well. I don't know if it's the netting that's attracting them as well, or something else. But we will check out and see if we can find out what they are and how to get rid of them. The mango wurzel in the bucket that's over this side. That's still growing up quite well, the leaves. I'm not sure about the roots. I did try to check down into the soil, but it looks like they haven't started to bulb out yet, so we'll just leave that. Kind of grows a bit like beetroot. In the polytunnel, just did some watering in there. You can see the spinach is growing up still quite well. We did chop some of that back, but it's still growing up again. We don't really use spinach that much. Dee usually uses it, but whilst he's away, we're just leaving that there. This was where the beetroot was. I've taken out the bigger ones that I'd kind of pushed out of the soil. I did plant a few more in. I've just done them in some rows. Just a few varieties of those. So it's just 3 different varieties I put in there. There's a white one and 2 red ones. I did get some a mix of seeds as well with the golden ones, so that will go in there when they arrive. Pumpkin is still doing quite well. The vine is getting a bit bigger. We did chop back quite a few of the dead leaves. You can see there's one back over in the side just here. There are a few over the back, but I don't think cameraman can see those ones because they're just in between at the back just here. This one is still growing quite well. This one down here, the bigger one. Looks like the vine is starting to dry up on that one, but we'll leave that for now. The other smaller one, that's starting to get a bit bigger. Just here. And then there's the 2 smaller ones there. I don't think they'll get any larger, but we'll just keep an eye on those. And then there's like the banana one just here as well. That one's still growing nicely. So we'll just wait for that to mature and for the vine to die down. The carrots, the tomatoes, they're still kind of wilting down. We did try to stake some of them, but it doesn't look like they want to stay up. I don't know if they needed a few more stakes to support the plant, but the soil is quite compacted. I did try to get some stakes in there, but the soil is a bit too compact. The peppers, they're doing well. You can see quite a lot of peppers starting to come up on those now, especially this one that looked like it wasn't growing any. A few more have started to come up at the top, and this one as well, where we rotated this one, is doing a lot better now. The ones back here, they're still quite wilted. I don't really see anything on this one. Nothing's growing on that one as yet. Might have to give that one a prune. The one back here is still quite small. So that's our jobs that we've done so far. We're just going to go out and empty the potato buckets and we'll be back with you. So we've just got these 4 buckets left to empty. There's 2 smaller ones and then the big kind of cloth sack ones. So we're just going to cut those back and empty out those. What we've been doing is just putting it into the sieve just to make it a bit easier to catch the potatoes that drop out. So far they've been quite small. I'm hoping these ones, where we've left them for a bit longer, have a bit more larger potatoes growing in them. The ones I did use that we took home from last week, they're quite waxy potatoes, so they're not great for mashing. They seem to be a bit better for roasting, so that's what I've kind of used them for. There is still quite a few left at home, some of the smaller ones, as they take forever to wash. So we're just going to empty out these and then we'll show you what we harvested and we'll be back with you. So we're just emptying out the potato buckets. These cloth bags that Dee planted in, we emptied out one of them and there was hardly any potatoes actually in there, and what was in there was like very tiny potatoes, like those small ones just on the very top that you can see there. That's what was in there, and that was it. And there's only a few of those. So we're just going through this one now to see if there's any more in there. I've got this one here. There's some over this side. Cameraman to come around this way. There's a few over this side, but as you can see, they're very tiny, despite that they had more space than these buckets to grow in. Slightly larger one here. And then just these very tiny baby ones just here. I'm not sure if they would regrow if we left them. But I'm just going to continue to go through this and see how many are actually in here. And then we'll be back with you to show you the full harvest. Emptied all the buckets and those cloth bags. This is what we've got from them. You can see there are a few large ones, but the majority of them are these quite small ones. We have done an experiment and just replanted one of them that still had like potatoes on the vines, where the vines were still green. So we're just going to leave that here, water that and see if it grows back up again. And just see if anything comes of that one, if the potatoes get a bit larger. Maybe for the next potato growing season we might get like some of the jacket potatoes from the shop, or find like some Maris Piper ones and try like sprouting and planting those to see if they grow up any better. I don't know if it was where they were in the sun or if they just weren't growing in proper conditions. If you have any tips for growing potatoes, please leave them in the comments. So we're just going to bring these back home with us now. And just maybe take out some of the really tiny ones. And you can see the whiter ones are a bit cleaner. Where they've been in the dirt. The dirt was quite dry, so I don't know if maybe it wasn't getting enough water. Even though they were over this way. The cloth ones especially, the dirt in those was very dry. So I don't know if maybe the cloth just doesn't keep in any moisture. Maybe next time we might have to try a different soil blend. Because as you can see, it's quite tough and quite compact. So it might have been the soil blend as well. Maybe they just need different components. So like I said, if you have any tips, just let us know in the comments. So we're just going to maybe do a bit more watering. And that will be our jobs for today. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next video.